So, if you have been paying attention online, the latest news is that Activision Blizzard is being acquired by Microsoft. And for some reason, the overwhelming reaction online, everywhere I've seen anyway, is people are happy about it. People are ecstatic. People are joyous, especially Xbox fanboys. They're happy that finally they get to stick it to the PlayStation people. They're happy that Microsoft is acquiring Activision Blizzard. Last time they acquired Bethesda. I wonder who's going to be next. Some of these people are not even showing any skepticism towards what's going on. Everybody's just fucking happy that Microsoft is dominating the market, is trying to compete with Sony, not by making good games, no, not by making good first party exclusive games, no, by acquiring huge studios. When I mean acquire studios, I'm not talking about Activision is not an indie company that just started yesterday. Activision is so big, they publish games. They publish games such as Call of Duty. There's other games under them, huge IPs that are generating big money every single year. For example, Call of Duty is the only one that comes to mind. So for some reason, people are happy that these titles are being acquired by Xbox. Now, we all know what's going to happen, regardless of anything they say, oh, we're not going to make it exclusive. At the end of the day, they're going to make all these things exclusive, and the people who will suffer are the gamers themselves. Some people are loyal to Xbox, a fucking plastic box, a company that does not give a flying F about you. Same thing goes with PlayStation. So fucking cringe to see it online. People arguing over a fucking company. A company that doesn't give a fuck. Like, I would understand if you're arguing over a company and you're receiving a check every month from those companies. I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. So it's almost like what's going on is Microsoft is trying to purchase or acquire multiple companies that make games in the space. Basically, making it that Microsoft has a monopoly on the market. Because if they continue purchasing companies, and to be fair, they are the only ones that can actually do that. Sony can purchase companies as well, but they cannot purchase huge companies. They cannot purchase companies that makes a difference. Like I said before, Xbox is choosing to compete by purchasing companies instead of making games, because making games is not really Xbox's concern. Xbox is not concerned with making games. They're not concerned with making games anymore. Why is Xbox not interested in making games anymore? Because if Xbox wanted it, they have enough money to purchase an indie company, give them resources, hire more people to make a first party title, okay, something that will be exclusive on their platform. Xbox is trying to bolster their Xbox Game Pass title service, just like Netflix. Netflix is shitting out movies left and right, most of them horrible movies, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the goal is to fill the platform with tons of first party exclusives. But why do that when you can purchase companies that are already running? People are familiar with those franchises. You don't need to make up anything new. You can just shit them out and people will buy it. If Call of Duty comes out next year, people are guaranteed to buy it. I see people say stuff like Xbox, they hope that Xbox will clean Activision and maybe the next Call of Duty release, Xbox will start listening to the consumers. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. Xbox, at the end of the day, wants to make a lot of money, and that's the reason why they are purchasing these companies, is to make money. The reason why they are going up and purchasing big companies that already have franchises established that are running is to put them on their Xbox Game Pass. Now, talking about Xbox Game Pass, I like supporting the games that do well, and I don't like supporting the games that don't do well. The subscription-based model will be like Netflix. Netflix released Cuties, overwhelmingly hated by the vast majority. Most people that hated those things and did not cancel their subscriptions paid for that movie, whether you believe it or not. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with Xbox. So I think it's sometime in the future, Xbox will shift everything to the subscription-based model, where the only way for you to play video games is through the cloud. You can't download games anymore. And a situation where Xbox is the monopoly on the gaming market, on the gaming industry, I don't necessarily know who's going to stop them, who's going to stand in their way. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox purchased Sony next, because they have enough money to do so. Sony cannot stand in their way if they start doing that. Sony would like to do that as well. Sony would like to create their own or push their own PlayStation Now model. I heard something like Sony is trying to merge PlayStation Plus and PS Now together. I don't want PS Now. Nobody wants PS Now. At least I don't, because it's not a valuable product for me. I want to come in, play the games I want, stay the hell out of cloud gaming, because it's just problem all around. It's a situation where I'm paying more money and I'm playing the same fucking games I'm playing now. So I don't necessarily think that's for me. If there's a way Xbox and all these services that are pushing the cloud heavy can still cater to people like us, that would be nice, but I won't hold my breath. So to close this video off, I think people should be skeptical. I think people should show caution when Xbox is going around purchasing big companies. I don't think people should be giddy and happy about it.